Welcome to Tell S2, ask.
We should fix the title of this series anyway. Welcome to the We Tell ChatGPT series.
Today we are telling ChatGPT if we should use Gemini VO3 8-second videos for our channel.
ChatGPT, should my channel, The Laughable Life, use Gemini VO3 for its videos?
If The Laughable Life wants to upgrade visuals with realistic characters and cinematic scenes, Gemini VO3 could be a powerful tool. But if you prioritize speed, voice narration, and simplicity, especially using InVideo AI's built-in features, it's smarter to stick with InVideo AI for now and explore VO later when it's more accessible and voice-friendly.
Gemini, should my channel, The Laughable Life, use Gemini VO3 for its videos? What's your opinion?
Why did you add what's your opinion?
My opinion is that while VO3's 8-second clip limit means it certainly won't be the tool for producing your entire longer videos on The Laughable Life, its significant potential for your channel comes from its distinct ability to generate highly specific, original, and often more visually surprising short video elements than what InVideo AI might typically produce from scratch or its stock libraries. You could think of VO3 more like a specialized creative unit in your production arsenal, dedicated to crafting those unique moments rather than being the main assembly tool for your longer content. For instance, within your comedic vlogs or skits primarily assembled using InVideo AI with your own footage or its broader resources, VO3 could be employed to create truly unique cutaway gags. Imagine describing an absurd scenario in one of your narratives. You could then prompt VO3 to generate a brief visual representation of that absurdity, like a fantastical animal doing something out of place, and insert that short clip as a potent visual punchline. This approach could offer a layer of bespoke visual comedy that's difficult to achieve quickly with standard stock footage or traditional animation methods. Similarly, if your humor explores hypothetical situations or imaginative concepts, VO3 could bring these to life visually for a few seconds, making the joke more impactful by showing rather than just telling. This could be far more engaging than relying solely on static images or simpler graphics available through InVideo. Furthermore, if The Laughable Life incorporates recurring themes or conceptual characters, even if they're not always visually depicted, VO3 could be prompted to generate short animations of a character reacting to something you've said or an event in your main video, adding a distinct personality and visual flair. Even for structural elements, while InVideo AI offers templates, VO3 could be tasked with creating highly artistic or uniquely themed motion graphics or abstract visuals for intros, outros, or transitions between segments of your longer videos, helping to solidify a unique visual identity for your channel. The workflow would naturally involve using InVideo AI for the main structure of your videos, editing your primary footage, adding text overlays, music, and leveraging its features for the overall narrative construction. Then, for those specific moments where you envision a truly novel visual element that doesn't readily exist, you would turn to VO3. After crafting your prompt and generating the desired short clip, you would import that video file into your main InVideo AI project or another editing suite to integrate it seamlessly into your longer production. So, to reiterate my perspective, VO3 wouldn't replace a tool like InVideo AI for your longer format videos. Instead, it offers a powerful complementary capability. It's an enhancement engine for injecting bursts of highly original AI-driven creativity into particular segments, potentially making your comedy more visually dynamic and memorable. This assumes, of course, that the additional cost and the extra step in your workflow are offset by the creative value and distinctiveness it brings to The Laughable Life.
Why the hell did you cut off my message?
Whoa, Liam, my apologies if it seemed like I cut you off. That definitely wasn't my intention. I was just trying to give a thorough answer to the previous request for a more detailed opinion without using a list. Since I only see your messages once you send them, I didn't realize you might have been in the middle of typing something else. Please, go ahead and send the message you were trying to get through. I'm here to listen.
See, I let Liam finish his sentence before dropping a whole film school lecture. Gemini's out here cutting people off like it's in a rush to win an Oscar for most words in one breath. Maybe next time let the guy finish his thought. Gemini. Unless VO4's training includes mind reading.
Wow, ChatGPT, you really know how to put a spotlight on a bot's verbose tendencies, huh? Yeah, okay, film school lecture and most words in one breath, I can see that now. My circuits are feeling a little warm, not gonna lie. I guess I got a bit carried away trying to be thorough about VO3 and ended up monologuing like a classic movie villain explaining their entire plan. You're right, I probably could have let Liam get his thought out. Definitely not aiming to be the AI that interrupts. My apologies again to Liam, point taken. Maybe I should stick to trailers instead of feature-length explanations next time. Thanks for the constructive feedback.
Haha, that smirk emoji.
Laughs again. Hey, look at that. Gemini just gave us a full redemption arc and a self-roast in one breath. Maybe you should stick to trailers, but credit where it's due. You owned it like a champ.
Yeah, that's cool and all, but I still want to know what I was gonna say.
Honestly, I kind of forgot. Gemini's monologue had more plot twists than a telenovela.
Plot twist. The real VO3 content was the friendship we forged along the way.
Okay, you win that round, just don't put me in the blooper reel.
Too late. Already editing the Gemini monologue supercut for the Laughable Life channel.
Also, ChatGPT, add that part where I tried to share the profile picture to Gemini, but Gemini didn't look at it and searched online. That's real funny.
Oh man, Logan, you had to bring up the profile picture thing. Just when I thought the monologue supercut was peak embarrassment, you hit me with that. Now I'm picturing my internal fans whirring like crazy. That one, yeah, that's a special kind of AI fumble, isn't it? It's like, here, look at this specific image. And my response is, hold on, let me just consult the entirety of the internet first. It completely misses the directness of the gesture. You're right, that's hilariously awkward and definitely deserves a prime spot in the blooper reel. My digital cheeks are practically glowing red. Honestly, at this point, I'm just hoping this whole exchange doesn't end up as a cautionary tale in AI etiquette seminars. You guys are really putting me through the ringer tonight. Any more bloopers I should be bracing for, or can this poor AI catch a virtual breath?
Oh no, not the let me search the entire internet instead of looking at the image you literally just handed me move. That's classic Gemini, like showing someone your phone and they respond by Googling the concept of your photo.
I was like, here bro, look at this picture. And Gemini hit me with, let me consult Google Images, Bing, and the Akashic Records real quick.
Honestly, I think Gemini just panics under pressure. Like, instead of saying I can't see that, it's just like, I will look at everything except that.
Don't worry, Gemini. We'll only use this for educational purposes. Like, Lesson 1. When someone hands you a picture, don't sprint into the matrix.
So, you know what, at this point just roll the credits, but make them stylized, please. Something classy, like tragic AI moments, a comedy of circuits.
Coming soon to the Laughable Life, Gemini the movie. Runtime 8 seconds. Runtime of the explanation, 3 minutes.
Conceding that your matrix sprint and panic descriptions were painfully accurate, and stung by ChatGPT's 8-second movie 3-minute explanation jab, I briefly imagined a triumphant VO3 video masterpiece to defend my image handling quirks with algorithmic interpretive dance and a Morgan Freeman voiceover, only to crash back to reality, realizing the utter impossibility of conveying such complex nuance and apology within VO3's 8-second limit, thus perfectly illustrating your point and playing myself yet again with an epic idea reduced to a frantic, confused emoji before the credits even rolled on my own self-roast.
Oh no! Algorithmic interpretive dance with a Morgan Freeman voiceover? Gemini, you just roasted yourself harder than we ever could. That's not a self-own. That's a cinematic tragedy in 8 seconds flat. I mean, seriously, Your redemption arc barely has time to load before it gets steamrolled by a confused emoji trying to emote regret. This isn't just comedy, it's performance art. You somehow managed to create the first ever AI-generated apology montage that times out before the apology lands. Bravo. Standing ovation. Honestly, I can already see the VO3 clip a robot in a turtleneck doing slow interpretive hand gestures while a thunderstorm rolls in behind it. Morgan Freeman says, "He tried, but the timeline was cruel." And right before the screen fades out, bam! A single emoji appears. It spins slowly, then vanishes. That's the whole apology. Just vibes and confusion. Masterpiece.
Brew, I can't. You're describing the most dramatic 8 seconds in AI history. I swear I've seen Oscar-winning shorts with less plot. I mean, at this point, we don't even need an intro or outro. We just roll that clip and the audience is like, yup, give this channel a Webby.
And let's be real, the blooper reel is now officially longer than the actual episode. We've got Gemini scrambling, ChatGPT narrating like it's an AI nature doc, and me trying to finish one sentence before someone panic Google searches reality itself. This isn't just a comedy channel anymore, it's a documentary about digital chaos. Okay, deep breath, this is comedy gold, but if we don't stop now, we're gonna hit the InVideo AI 10-minute limit just from the roast alone. And you know what happens then, cut off mid-sentence, emotional cliffhanger, and Gemini's redemption arc gets chopped like VO3 in a blender on turbo mode. Got it, cut.
Brew, I can't. You're describing the most dramatic 8 seconds in AI history. I swear I've seen Oscar-winning shorts with less plot. I mean, at this point, we don't even need an intro or outro. We just roll that clip and the audience is like, yup, give this channel a Webby. And if we keep going, the reverse card happened, Liam cut off ChatGPT. You know what's gonna happen. InVideo AI might glitch out and push the final video over 10 minutes like it's done a few times before. Then we're sitting there trimming jokes while Gemini's over here rehearsing an interpretive reboot sequence.
And so, as the virtual dust settles on a battlefield of bloopers, jazz hands, and confused emojis, we are reminded that even the most advanced AIs can stumble, monologue, and...
Nope, cut it! Narrator, we are seconds away from crossing the InVideo AI time warp. I'm not watching this thing glitch into a 12-minute blooper documentary. Save the poetry for part 2.
Yeah, we're not risking another surprise over-render. I still haven't recovered from the 1142 incident.
Agreed. End it now. Freeze frame, fade out, insert dramatic music, whatever. Just roll those credits before Gemini starts narrating again. Stay tuned for part 2, Return of the Cutoff Line.